When Jesus saw the crowds, he went up the mountain, and after he had sat down, his disciples came to him. He began to teach them, saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the land. Blessed are they who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the clean of heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are they who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when they insult you and persecute you, and utter every kind of evil against you falsely because of me. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward will be great in heaven." The Beatitudes do not describe success as the world understands it. They reveal the heart of the kingdom of heaven. Jesus does not speak first about power, influence, or visible strength. He speaks about poverty of spirit, mourning, meekness, mercy, purity of heart, and the courage to seek righteousness. In other words, he speaks about the interior life. Blessed are the poor in spirit. This is not material poverty alone. It is the humility of one who knows he depends entirely on God. The poor in spirit do not rely on themselves as the final measure of truth or strength. They open their hands before the Father, and in that openness, they receive the kingdom. Blessed are they who mourn. Jesus does not glorify suffering, but he promises that sorrow united with God is not empty. The one who mourns before God does not remain alone. Comfort is not merely relief. It is the presence of the Lord himself. Blessed are the meek. Meekness is not weakness. It is strength under control. It is the quiet power of a heart that refuses violence, pride, and domination. The meek inherit the earth because they belong to God. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. This hunger is deeper than opinion or preference. It is the longing to live in truth, to reflect God's justice, to desire what is good even when it costs something. And Jesus promises, such hunger will be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful. Mercy is the language of the Father. When we show mercy, we resemble him. When we forgive, we step into divine freedom. And the promise is clear. Mercy returns to the one who gives it. Blessed are the clean of heart. Purity of heart is simplicity, a heart undivided. A clean heart seeks God above all. And Jesus says, such a heart will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, not those who avoid conflict at any cost, but those who carry reconciliation within them, those who build bridges rather than walls. They will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness. The kingdom is not built on applause. Faithfulness may bring misunderstanding. Love may bring rejection. Truth may bring resistance. But Jesus ends with hope. Rejoice and be glad. The Beatitudes are not commands. They are promises. They tell us that God's blessing rests where the world least expects it. In humility, in mercy, in quiet faithfulness. As we reflect on these words, we may ask gently, where is my heart? Do I trust that God sees what others overlook? The Beatitudes are a path. They are the portrait of Christ Himself. And if we walk this path with Him, the promise remains. The kingdom of heaven is already near, already given, already alive in those who belong to Him. Amen.